Every altcoin is going up. Some go up more than others. Helium Mobile is absolutely crushing it. In the last month, the mobile token went up by more than 2,200%. And this is all happening with zero manipulation by the centralized exchanges. Look at where you can trade this. 90% of trading volume in the last 24 hours was on Orca, which is a decentralized exchange on Solana. The mobile token is a product of the Helium team. And we all know what happened to HNT, right? It was a massive pump and dump. It had quite a bit of Tokenomics built into its IoT hotspot ecosystem. I'm not going to explain all the nitty-gritty details of that Helium pump a few years ago, but we have to be careful here. Something new is rolling out. It's this time for mobile phone coverage. And again, people get incentivized with tokens to build up the infrastructure. Now, the issue with prior Helium projects was that the usage of those hotspots, of those Wi-Fi hotspots, was very, very low. People just bought those hotspots in order to earn the HNT token, but nobody actually used the infrastructure. The big hope is now that this will change with Helium Mobile, because Helium Mobile combines not just the hotspot or the decentralized cell tower network, it also cooperates with T-Mobile. So if you don't have reception for Helium at the time, you simply just get your signal via T-Mobile. You always have coverage, at least regular coverage. There are two very interesting videos on the Paul Barron network with the team of Helium explaining how Helium Mobile works. In this video, we are not going to talk about the story that much, even though that does sell. We are going to look at the data, and we will be working with the worst case scenario, that the adoption actually does not happen, that those mobile phone plans that are relatively cheap, $20, that's cheap in the US, that actually will not get adopted, and that it's again just a Ponzi scheme to a degree, similar to the old Helium. Let's work with the worst case assumption, because then if it still potentially makes money because you're now early, then everything that comes on top of that with the project actually succeeding is the cherry on top. This is a very nice June dashboard by Rohrman Helium Mobile. It's even a popular dashboard showing what's going on under the hood. Look at how many newly minted Helium Mobile subscriber NFTs had been issued. An initial rush, but now this is picking up again. Here's the same chart cumulatively. This is very interesting, right? You want to be early in crypto and you want to jump in when the growth is very, very fast. And this is what we are seeing. Another chart, the mobile pay bill prepayments. Not as high as at the beginning. And the reason is simply that you can cover that mobile bill now with way less tokens, right? The token price went through the roof. The plan costs $20 a month. And so you need much less tokens. Much less tokens are being spent for that plan. But the number of payments is actually pretty steady, even growing now. Crypto projects that could potentially have some Ponzi scheme mechanics in them are very, very dangerous in a bear market. They aren't that dangerous though in a bull market like this, where everybody simply just wants to get the strongest growth possible. And we definitely see massive growth in the mobile token. Now the big question is always, how aggressive can this further grow? We are now at 500 million in market cap. Helium itself is at 1.3 billion market cap. I can see a lot of people actually moving now their funds from HNT to the mobile token. We are likely not going to see another 2000% increase in the next month simply because we are already at 500 million. But still, currently the momentum is definitely with that token, and there is a real strong project behind this. It's still a pilot project, it's still all in Miami, but there is potential here. If this works long term though, it's not a matter of whether or not people buy the NFT or if they buy the hardware. This is a matter of real usage of the data plan. And you want to see this usage from people that have nothing to do with crypto. You want to see this just from the regular Joe Schmoes. And this is the data I'm still missing, that I'm still trying to find. If you have the data, if you've got a chart of how many people in Miami actually use this plan in their phones, if you've got that data, please comment this down below. This would be super, super nice. I'd then make a follow-up video with that information. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Link is down below.